This video is about the accessibility tools that are available in Windows. Windows offers built-in programs that offer a level of assistive technology without having to purchase anything additional. These programs include Magnifier, which is a display utility that makes screen content larger and easier to read. Narrator, which speaks text aloud that is found in the Windows interface, Internet Explorer, and a variety of other programs. On-screen keyboard displays a virtual keyboard on the screen, allowing use of the mouse to select desired characters. Before starting, it is important to note that according to Microsoft, the accessibility tools that ship with Windows are intended to provide a minimum level of functionality for users with special needs. Some users with disabilities will need utility programs with more advanced functionality for daily use. First, we will talk about the magnifier available in Windows. Magnifier creates a separate window that displays a magnified portion of your screen. You can also invert the color scheme of the magnification window for easier visibility. The magnifier window can be moved or resized. There are also options available in the Microsoft Office suite that will allow you to zoom in or zoom out on the text. To access Windows Magnifier, click the Start button, select All Programs, select Accessories, Accessibility, then choose Magnifier. When Magnifier is first started, you will see a box stating that Magnifier is intended to provide a minimum level of functionality for users with slight visual impairments. Most users with visual impairments will need a magnification utility program with higher functionality for daily use. Click OK. Next, you will notice another box that displays the options that can be adjusted with the magnifier. The first thing you will see is the magnification level. It allows you to choose different levels of magnification from 1 to 9. 1 displaying the smallest magnification and 9 displaying the largest. Here is an example of level 1. As you can see, everything is normal sized. Here's an example of level 5. And here is an example of level 9. Under Tracking, there are 3 options that can work independently or together. The first option, titled Follow Mouse Cursor, means that the magnifier follows the movement of your mouse. Where you move the mouse magnifies that particular area of the screen. The second option, titled Follow Keyboard Focus, allows the magnifier to follow the movements that you're using on your keyboard. Notice as I navigate through icons with the arrows on the keyboard. The third option, titled Follow Text Editing, allows you to see what you are typing and follows the text as you type. Under Presentation, there are the following options that can be adjusted. Invert colors by clicking Invert Colors. Start Minimized, which starts the magnifying menu minimized, and Showing the magnifier, which allows you to choose if you want to see the magnified portion of the screen. This is what Windows Magnifier looks like when you are navigating through the Internet at magnification level 2. Notice the area being magnified at the top of the screen. You can make the magnification area larger or smaller by clicking at the bottom of the magnified screen and dragging that portion of the screen down or up. And this is what Magnifier looks like in a Word document. Notice the magnifier following the text you are typing. Now I will discuss the options that are available in Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, and Excel that will make the text in these documents larger or smaller. I will also discuss how you can access items on the toolbar through keyboard shortcuts. It is important to note that these features can work in conjunction with the Windows accessibility tools, or they can operate independently. For these examples, I will be using Microsoft Word, but please note that these features are accessed in the same way in each of these programs. First, if you wish to make the text larger or smaller in any of the three Office programs, simply click on this bar at the bottom of the screen and slide it to the right to make the text larger, or slide it to the left to make the text smaller. You can also use the plus and minus buttons on either side of this bar to adjust the text size. Next, if you wish to use keyboard shortcuts to access items on the toolbar in Word, PowerPoint, or Excel, hold down the Alt key until a list of numbers and letters appear next to the items on the toolbar. Then select the number or letter that corresponds with the task you wish to perform. For example, if you wanted to save this document, hold down the Alt key and select 1 on the keyboard. Next, I will be talking about the on-screen keyboard. On-screen keyboard is exactly what it sounds like. It displays a virtual keyboard on the computer screen that allows you to type by using the mouse. The on-screen keyboard can be used in a variety of ways, from helping individuals with mobility issues to assisting people who do not know how to type. To access the on-screen keyboard, click the Start button, select All Programs, choose Accessories, Accessibility, then select On-Screen Keyboard. When the program is first started, a disclaimer displays reading, On-Screen Keyboard provides a minimum level of functionality for mobility impaired users. Mobility impaired users will need a utility program with higher functionality for daily use. And click OK. This is what the on-screen keyboard looks like. The following is a demonstration of using the on-screen keyboard in Microsoft Word. It is important to remember this keyboard works in the same way as a standard keyboard. Finally, we will be talking about Windows Narrator. Narrator is a text-to-speech program which will read some elements displayed on the screen. It works best to announce window titles when navigating between different windows. It will also read characters aloud as they are typed. This narrator provides a minimum level of functionality for users who may have a visual impairment. Most users with visual impairment will benefit from using software that is more advanced, such as JAWS screen reading software. To access Narrator, click on the Start button, select All Programs, choose Accessories, Accessibility, and then select Narrator. Once started, a box appears that states Narrator is a text-to-speech program that can help people with low vision set up their own computer or use other people's computers. Narrator might not perform well with some programs and only speaks in English. Most users with visual impairments will need a screen reader with higher functionality for daily use, and click OK. A second box will now be displayed. These options can work independently or together. They include Announce Events on Screen, which will announce when a new window is opened or announce when you switch from one window to another. Read Typed Characters is a feature that will read all typed characters aloud. Move Mouse Pointer to Active Item moves the mouse pointer to the current active item on your screen. And Start Narrator Minimized, which allows Narrator to be minimized when it is started. Adjusting the voice of Narrator can be done by clicking Voice. Once open, you can choose a desired speed, volume, and pitch of the Microsoft SAM voice. 9 represents the fastest speed, loudest volume, and highest pitch, and 1 represents the slowest speed, softest volume, and lowest pitch. The following is a sample of Microsoft SAM at a speed, volume, and pitch of 9.
Narrator, dialog. Narrator can read aloud menu commands, dialog box options, and more.
I am sure you found that to be very fast. Now we will listen to a sample at a speed, volume, and pitch of 5.
Narrator, dialogue. Narrator can read aloud menu commands, dialog box options, and more.
The following is an example of using Narrator in Word. Notice how Narrator announces each typed character.
Shift H E L L O space Shift E V E R Y O N E Shift exclamation point.
In the next example, I will show how Narrator announces a window. It will also announce a current window by pressing Ctrl, Shift, and the spacebar at the same time.
Document 1 Microsoft Word. West Virginia University. West Virginia University.
Please be advised that Narrator generally will not read the contents of a web page. However, Narrator will announce images by saying the alt text. To get Narrator to announce an image, hover the mouse pointer over an image. Here is an example of that.
State agency official, person with a disability.
It will also navigate through some web pages by using the Tab key, and announce links as it goes through, as shown here.
Open the Laws menu, link, Tool tab. Open the Policies menu, link tab. Open the Regulations menu, link, tab. Open the Section 508 Standards menu.
And finally, to silence the narrator, press Ctrl. Anyone who needs technical assistance is able to use the help function in any of these Microsoft applications. Or you can contact Microsoft support at 800-568-2495. If you are in a WVU computer lab, your first option is to request help from the lab staff. If you are on the Morgantown campus, you have the following options in addition to requesting assistance from the lab staff. You can email oitat@mail.wvu.edu or call 304-293-7661, and someone will get back to you as soon as possible. This is the conclusion to the movie on the Windows accessibility tools.